Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 3, Episode 19, the Season 3 finale. We have finally made it to the finale, okay? But y'all know first things first, if you've not done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole Jaybird, dun, okay? And all that good stuff. Y'all know to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my JayLeesCorner Talk channel. The link to my other channel is always in the description box below. Do not forget to do all of these things right here. You see it, you know it's there, you know to comment and to like the video, you know to share the video, you know to relax, relate, release, you know to center yourself and everyone around you to inhale and to exhale and all of these things, okay? Make sure to follow me on social media at J_Lees. Girl, no, it's not. That ain't what it is. What it is JayLeesCorner. Make sure to follow me on IG and Twitter at just JayLeesCorner. It's I gotta keep getting used to that being my my name now or whatever. Okay, but yes, I am actually here even though it is 4:12 in the morning. So I cannot guarantee I'm gonna be on screen the whole time because I'm tired. Okay, but anyway, let's get into this review and whatnot. Okay, look, the the reunion, which starts next week, is a three-part reunion. I don't understand why these shows keep giving us these multiple part reunions when the whole episode, not even the whole episode, but the whole season be about like two or three issues. We don't need a whole season for that, girl. A whole three-part reunion, that's what I meant. Two parts is just fine, okay? Fire Tiffany and Lewis to get them on my face. Destiny's sit over there. Like, it doesn't need to be three parts, but I'm gonna watch all three parts and review all three parts. I'm just happy it's not four parts because part four of the Potomac reunion comes on tonight. I'm so over that. I took a whole break because of Potomac. I don't need that be. That is a different video to discuss later on. But anyway, let's get into these people around here. Okay. So this episode was basically Mel's video release party for the most part of it. I was like, oh, okay. Now we do see Mel and Tiffany meets up, okay, to chit and to chat about nothing if you ask me. Mel was finally going to hire some interns to help work for her because she has this and that and this and that going on. And when Tiffany came about to talk to her about that or whatever, she brings up how at the event the day before, that Tisha kind of asked her some questions about her, like, tell me about yourself. I don't know nothing about you. What's the dirt on Tiffany? Now, I don't know if we didn't see that. What I do know is what you said was, we don't know anything that's gone wrong with you. Mainly because Destiny and Kimmy and even Tisha have been the victims, okay, of Tiffany's point that's pointing out what they got going wrong with their life, but we don't know nothing that's going wrong with Tiffany. Okay, she be like, oh, this what Tisha has going on, and Destiny and Kimmy or Monster or whatever, but no one knows anything about this one, okay? And I still feel like when she talked to Tisha, she didn't even say much of it now, okay? But now she's acting like I don't know why she would say that. Who would ask someone, about your about what has went wrong in life, whatever, or ask for dirt? And I was like, what she meant was you have consistently on multiple occasions brought up things about other people that would make them uncomfortable that could be dirt, on them. So again, what is it with you? And I felt like for her to act like I don't know why she would ask me that. I was like, you told her to ask you anything that she wanted to know. If you want to know something, just ask. What she asked, what's the dirt on you? Miss Tiffany, what is it on you? So why act dumb diddy? And I feel like, Mel, I don't know why she would say that. Mel, you know why. Okay, you know why. Grow up, Tiffany. I don't like Tiffany. And mainly because she can't take what she dishes out. And she tries to say, I don't know. Why are they doing this? Because of what you've done. She tried to play stupid. And you're not stupid. And that's what irks my nerves about her and whatnot. Okay. Now we then see the rest of this episode was about Mel's party. Okay. Now we do see basically everybody showed up. We see Tisha, we see Destiny, we see Maurice, we see Kimmy, Tiffany, is his name Cedric? Curtis? What is Tiffany's husband's name? Is this I think it's Cedric. I don't know why I forgot that man's name. Tiffany's husband, Marceau, and then Wanda. I don't know who dressed Wanda and why she was full up with them flowers or them ruffles on the front of her dress. I didn't like it, okay? Now Tiffany even brings up, I can't, I expect to see Martell here. I said, why would you expect to see Mel's ex-husband at a party? I don't know. Why would you think Mel would invite him? Not saying he may not show up, but why would you think she would invite him? They're like, you was tripping. She was. Now, even though Marceau was like, I really think he may show up. And when he does, I'm going to sit back and eat my popcorn. It's going to be a show. Because we all know Martell usually never shows up and doesn't act up. Act the goddamn gone fool or whatnot, okay? But we do see, Destiny, who's newly single and divorced or whatever, asking Miss Wanda, hey, Miss Wanda, what dating advice you have for a single woman like myself? And I was like, girl, you asking Wanda? Out of all the people standing around you, or all the people at the party, you gonna ask Wanda, Destiny, miss me with the bullshit. Okay. Anyway, I would never listen. Look, because Wanda has a whole husband and a boyfriend. Okay, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna look about. Now, Miss Wanda advice, I think, was her telling Destiny to, keep your legs open. I'm like, you want her to be a prostitute? A whore? Why her legs open? I'm like, what's going on? And it was weird. But because they didn't mention how Miss Wanda got her whole husband and a boyfriend on the side, which then made Kimmy say, y'all are always bring up a topic of somebody having extra people while being married. Y'all know Kimmy's Achilles heel is anyone mentioning sad chicks, sad whatever, sad pieces, sad choices, I don't know, sad meals. She don't like that because they keep accusing her of at one time being a side chick too. Okay, now Kimmy then brings up how I invited Patricia or Patrice, either way, I think it's Patricia, who was supposed to be here. Now we seen Patricia the last episode when she was talking to her at the house. What's the last? Well, yeah, the last episode, and they was at the house talking or whatever, because that's who introduced Maurice and Kimmy. Now she's like, I want her here because you know what I'm saying. Y'all know her, right? Tisha is, yeah, we know her. I'm like, why is Tisha upset? What's going on here? Tisha was all rolling her. I'm like, Tisha, why are you mad? Now, what's going on? Now, Tisha then tells us things that we did not know. Now, it's weird to me, too, that this isn't how Kimmy introduced us to her, to Patricia. Tisha tells us that Patricia is actually the ex-wife of Maurice and Marceau's brother. Okay, so she is used to be a Tisha's sister-in-law. Okay, and now I was like, oh, now that means when the lady said that Maurice came to stay with her or them, as she said at that point in time, when he left Kaiwood, no one said that he did that because she was his brother's wife. So he came to live with his brother and the brother's wife. I'm like, see, that would have made much more sense 2 episodes ago. So I was like, why he gonna live with this random woman? I never caught on to who she was. Okay. Anyway, now Tisha brings up how she was the wife or whatever, but she broke the brother's heart. Now she don't go into any detail about how. I mean, did she cheat? Did she leave him? We don't know. All we know is they're no longer married. Okay. Now Kimmy again brings up how the reason she wanted her there was because Patricia was there, who she introduced them, and she was fully aware that Maurice, at that point in time when she introduced him, he was divorced. Okay, so she is the proof that I am not a side chick. And when Loudmouth asked Wanda, say, "Are you sure you wasn't never a side chick?" No, I was not a side chick. I don't do that. Okay, look, at the end of the day, two grown people, two fucking adults signed the divorce papers or whatever before Maurice even moved to Alabama. I'm like, okay. She was mad. She was mad. And then we see in the confessional Maurice do say, look, I filed for divorce while I was still living in Michigan. Okay. I then moved to Alabama to live with my brother Mark and his wife Patricia. Okay. But again, when I moved here, I had already filed for divorce and I was already divorced. Okay. It was done, done, done. And then they both bring up how, they didn't even start dating until a year after they met because Maurice was out here doing what? Out here being sluts. Okay, Maru was out here sowing his wild oats in the Alabama, Huntsville, or whatever city streets. And so Kimmy said, I didn't want no part of him when he was in his whorish ways. So I did not get with him for a year after he got here. Okay, so again, Kimmy, like, I was not no side chick at all. He was out here doing other things before he even got with me. And Patricia know that because again, he lived there with her and the brother. I'm like, where's the brother? Why the brother can't say shit? What's going on here? I'm confused. Anyway, at that point in time, we then see Wanda go to have a conversation with Miss Vanessa, okay, who as we know is Mel's mom. Now, first of all, I am upset with whoever did Vanessa's eyeshadow, the gold shimmer shit. It was team too much, okay? It was really team too much. And whoever told Wanda to match her goddamn makeup with her weave made me mad. I'm like, why, girl, not burgundy, the purple eyeshadow shit once she closed her eyes was team too much. Wanda looked casket sharp, okay? Hard head, hard face of makeup. I look, y'all know I try my damnedest to not speak on how anyone looks, but I can speak on makeup. Wanda looked like somebody to do dead people makeup did hers. Okay, that is cremation number 5 is what she's wearing, and it's just the one is old school too. It's the dangly ass earring, this gaudy ass dress, this purple ass weave in her head with the purple eyeshadow and the purple lipstick. I was like, I just cannot. Even the people who tried to match, Miss Vanessa's, eyeshadow with her girl, I don't know. I don't. I just do better. They have great makeup artists who could have made them both look different, better around here. Okay. I just I'm like, why does Wanda's makeup match her weave? What sense does that make? And whatever gorilla glue she uses to, swoop her hair up to these updos, I was like, girl, her hair gotta be hard as hell. Anyway, so Vanessa, like, look, Wanda, I need you to not be trying to give my daughter any information, any advice. Okay, I don't need you to advise her of any damn thing. Leave my child be, bitch. Okay, because no woman should ever tell another woman to stay in a toxic ass marriage. And Wanda really feel like when she was telling Mel to stay with Martell or to go back to Martell, it was good advice. I said, bitch, no. No, ma'am. No, no, no. And when Vanessa said, and anything you think you know about me, put a muzzle on. I said, not put a muzzle on it. Put a muzzle, meaning, bitch, put a muzzle on your mouth. Okay, because you think you know me and you repeat things you think you know and it don't be true. Muzzle your mouth, Wanda, okay? And Wanda, like, look, I just see stuff on social media and I have the right to comment on, things on social media always get talked about. I'm saying, so, it's rumors about Marceau having a baby, and I'll be on his ass too. And for now, like, look, I don't care. That's fine. But I don't come to you with anything about your personal shit. I think you should just shut the fuck up. Like we said. But I think you should, just not care to come to us with things you think you know. Okay? Don't do that. We have different parenting skills. Leave me be. And if you come at me again, bitch, if you do me again, it will be the same reaction. I mean, I'm a pow your ass. I was like, look, I like when Wanda and Vanessa go head to head because Vanessa can give Wanda the energy that I feel like Mel and even Kimmy don't want to because they don't want to cuss Wanda's ass out. And Miss Vanessa will cuss Wanda's ass out if she needs to. So I like it. Okay, keep Miss Vanessa on Wanda's ass because Wanda walked away. I know. I'll check you later. I'll check you later. I was like, girl, check a bone. Anyway, now with this little conversation between Tisha, Tiffany, Kimmy, and Destiny, and they're all sitting around waiting for Mel. Mel was a bit aggravated because again, something was holding her up from coming down. So she's upstairs waiting for whatever to happen. I don't know what it was. But anyway, they were downstairs having a good old little time. And so Tisha brings up how, well, me and Tiffany had a conversation. Okay, so she brings the whole thing about them talking and her feeling like, Tiffany isn't really as open or as transparent as she wants everybody else to be, or like she pretends to be. And I think we all seen that she isn't transparent, even though Tiffany had that long drawn out conversation, excuse me, with Destiny, where they had the discussion about them, about being adopted and all those things. I still don't feel like that means anyone knows Tiffany. Okay. And when Tisha bring up how, Tiffany brought up the whole divorce thing and how she got divorced because she wanted more. Okay. But she never explained what more was. I didn't say I wanted more. I thought I wanted different. And I'm like, girl, bye. Because when they ran that beautiful being footage, we did see she did say more and she wanted different. Either way, she didn't explain what more or different that she wanted. And that, to me, was Tisha's point. You telling me something that you want. Okay, I want more. Okay, but more of what? What more do you want? And I'm like, why don't Tiffany get you are trying to be transparent, but not really. I think you want people to think you're transparent because you tell them things that you know about them, but you never turn the transparency on yourself. And so when I felt like Tiffany was saying dictionary, I didn't say more, I said different. Okay, but what does that mean? We still don't know what the that means, girl. What are you talking about? So Kimmy then brings up how you want our stuff. Our stuff is on Front Street. Okay. But you're always saying how transparent you are. However, you don't tell us much about you. And that's what me. You're not being transparent and open about yourself or whatever. And when Tiffany then brought up how, well, I also said that all conversations don't need to be a group conversation. Something can be one on one. I'm like, bitch, you announced about Monster and Vape in front of a group of people at a goddamn birthday brunch. You then announced the fact that you remember Destiny because her husband was with another woman at her birthday brunch in front of everybody. You then brought up in front of Tisha and Destiny and Kimmy that Marceau was talking shit to the boys about her marriage. You consistently have brought things up in the group. And now you want to say, because it's about you, that certain things do not need to be in the group setting. Tiffany, fuck you. Okay, all day and every way. And when Tisha, so let me give you an example. Okay, so what if you and Lewis came here, y'all are married or whatever, y'all have two sons. But what if we did not know where the sons came from? What if somebody asked you, like, well, is your son with your husband, or is it from a different marriage? Like, what if we ask you that question because we don't know? Well, that would be a really mess. That's like, bitch, the fact that Tiffany fixed her mouth to say that someone asking her about if her children or her son was by her current husband or someone else, that's messy. You can't ask me that. I'm like, no, it's the same shit as you ask about monster vaping to Kimmy when you did not know Kimmy. Not Tisha, Tiffany is full of shit. And she has this whole transparent vibe about her that's fraudulent because you want to cause something messy when someone is doing to you the exact thing you did to three or one with all three of them. You did all of this to Tisha, to Kimmy, and Destiny in one way or the other. The vaping with Monster, the ex-husband with the lady or whatever, and then what Marceau told the man that your man told you, that you then brought back to her. You have brought things up to the group that you knew or whatever, and your messy ass brought it there with no concern about having a one-on-one conversation. I was like, see, what's good for the goose should always be good for the what? The gander. Okay? It's bullshit. I'm like, Tiffany trying to play, oh, she being messy. You are messy, Tiffany, and you don't even realize it. And to not understand what they were saying to me means you hiding something. I don't know what, but you hiding something. Because to say to somebody, well, ask me what you want to know. Bitch, don't tell me what I don't know. If she say, well, tell me about yourself and why did you end up getting divorced, you still have not elaborated on why. You always say, well, me and Lawrence have both cheated in the past, and when we got together, we were both open and honest about that. Okay, cool. But why did you leave that last bitch? And I get that husband is dead, not me, rest in peace. But you can still answer that question regardless. Okay, so I don't want Tiffany back next season. I don't need Tiffany back. I actually don't even need Destiny back because again, neither one of them to me gives enough to be on the show, but they're gonna keep them because we can't just have Tisha, Kimmy, and Mark and Mel because you want the stories to kind of elaborate out of just those three couples. But I was like, oh, she sat there acting like she what? What do you mean? That'd be a messy question. No, you messy. And T's like, how was that messy? How was that messy? I was like, I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, so we leave that conversation. Mel finally arrives. Okay, Mel walked in, walking the dog. I said, was you late because of the dog? Was the dog late? Was the dog tired? Okay, I don't know. But she got to know that the dog did not want to walk in. So the dog could have really been tired. I'm not sure. But Mel looked amazing. Dress was banging, body looks amazing. Now she did do the premiere of the video for Telltale Signs. We've all seen the video, we've all heard the song or whatever. Now Mel keeps saying the song is not about Martell. It is. It is. Now, while it may also be a song about, things that other women have went through, true. Other women have went through cheating and men having babies on them. However, the whole, I gave you 5 years, cut her off. The whole, you had a whole baby, a whole baby with her. The song is based on the shit you went through with Martell, which is fine because a lot of people write about things they went through in their life. So, girl, let it be. Okay, let it be. But I'm gonna need Mel to stop saying the song isn't about him. It is. It's very, very, very loosely, directly based on what y'all went through, and that is fine. Fine, fine, fine. Anyway, we then see Destiny pull Mel to the side. I'm like, oh, she wants to tell Mel congratulations. I'm gonna pop off screen. She wants to tell Mel congratulations. I just felt like the conversation would be, her congratulating Mel on, a job well done, doing the whole song, from the whole video and all these things, being a newly divorced woman. And while he first does say, I'm proud of you, for you doing your thing, good, good, good. Okay. But she went from that to, at times, I'm mad at you. And I was like, how the fuck did we get here? Back. How did we get here? How did we get to, hey friend, let me talk to you real quick at your video release party to I'm proud of you. Sometimes I'm upset with you. I'm like, girl, fuck bye. But Destiny said how sometimes she feel like Mel dismisses the fact that she doesn't have a village. I'm just like, but what does that have to do with males? I was like, what is this girl? As much as we say Tiffany has horrible timing and the things she say at different events, Destiny, this is horrible timing to want to have this conversation right here and right now. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. So she brings up how in her life, she's doing divorce and how, Mel has before, she was married, he was helping. And she, well, at least with 3 of the 4 kids, she had a full-fledged husband, her family, his family, help, help, help. And then when they divorced, they have 4 kids, whatever, she still has help here and there. That's that I don't have that. Okay, I'm not that close with my husband's family. My family isn't here. So I don't have a village. Okay. And I'm like, okay, but girl, why are you having this conversation right now? Let me know. For what? Poor K. Because I was confused. And now when Mel, like, well, I had to piece together my village. Like, since getting divorced, I've had to make my village, I'm saying, a thing or whatever. But, while my mom and brother do help, I also have to rely on, other people, meaning I don't just have them. I have to, like, pay people, whoever, to help me with my 4 children. Because I also have to work. And then Mel brings up, like, I don't even get why we have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Why did she pull me to the side to have this conversation here at my party? It does not make any, I'm not even not make any sense. Okay. And so Mel, like, well, look, what can I do to fix this issue? Because again, I don't get why we here. I say, girl, me neither. And then Destiny said, I just need to us, you know what I'm saying, I don't want you to have to call outside people if you need help with the kids. I'm saying, call me, and we can both step up more for each other and be each other's village. And I'm like, you stopped her at her party to ask her to watch your kids. I'm sorry, your kid, because she has 1 child. So you wanted to have this conversation today because you want a babysitter. Okay, and I get she also wants to help Mel too, but as Mel said, I have a village. You know what I'm saying? So you offering to watch my 4 children when you have just one doesn't really help me. You know what I'm saying? Because that puts more burden on you. I'm not, I get it. And so when Mel told her, because Desi was offering to watch the kids, and she said, "Girl, my kids only see it for you." I was like, "No, the kids don't like Destiny." And she was like, "Martell Jr. loves me." Da, da, da. And she was like, "Girl, they call you Born Destiny." See, you should not even allow your kids to speak about an adult like that, honey. And I was like, "Don't do that." You can't. You shouldn't want to tell people how to parent. And Mel said, don't. I don't need you to tell me how to parent my kids. And I feel like even though Destiny was saying that ain't what she meant to do, but that's what you did. You told her, you should not allow your children to speak about an adult like that. And I feel like them kids saying you boring. Kids feel like adults are boring. That's not them being mean and rude. Mom, she's boring. That's okay. The kids are allowed to express themselves to their mama if need be. They didn't call you dumbass, boring ass. That's name with ain't name that, whatever. So, but Mel then say, look, if you need something, you can call me. And if I'm available, I got you. Okay. As usual or whatever. And Mel is trying to like walk away to continue her party. And then Daphne then saying, well, cool. So going forward, like we're each other's village, right? And she's like, well, yes, but I have a village, you know what I'm saying? But I can still be there for you. Okay, I have a village, but that does not mean that I can't be there for you. I have a village, so I can still be there for you. And she's like, because I'm good, but whatever. But me being good does not mean that you should feel some kind of way because you don't have. If I'm like the fact that Destiny really felt like in her head that Mel was saying, I can't help you because I don't need you. And what Mel was saying was, I don't need you, but I can still help you. And Mel was like, that's it. It's a newly divorced, new mom, first time mom with a kid. Like, it doesn't make any sense for me to call her and ask her to watch my 4 kids. That doesn't make any sense. And Mel has to like yell, like, girl, I'm not complaining that you don't have a village. I'm not saying shit about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me having one because I have one, okay? And I'm not dismissing what you don't have. But I have a village and you ain't hearing me. And I'm like, it was a dumb argument that I was like, Betty, what the fuck are you doing? For what? Who, what, when, where, how, and why did you make this Mel's problem at her party? And I was like, girl, wrong road, wrong road, wrong road. At the wrong time, on the wrong day, at the wrong location. Okay, but I'm leave that be. So they clean it on up, and Mel walks away. Okay, I'm done. She does a little spin. I'm like, what a spin for? But again, she's walking away from the bullshit that Daddy was bringing her way. I'm like, girl, I would have been pissed. Okay, now first of all, I need to do what? Like the video. water. Okay, now we see a surprise guest popped up. Who is it? None other than Martell Holt. I was like, what is he doing here? Now, first of all, it was an all-white event. He's the only person there in black and white. He had on black pants. Okay, I'm like, what is wrong with him? What is you doing? Okay, and I was like, no. Now you can tell Mel like saw him and were trying to, just ignore him because it's like, why the fuck? Because Mel was like, I didn't invite him. I did not invite him. Now on social media, this is put up on the OWN page. Okay, OWN put up, what do you do when an uninvited guest shows up? Why the Huntsville drama unfold tonight? On the season finale, of Love Red Huntsville. And Martell commented, guys, this is TV. No real life pop ups or crazy arguments. Most of y'all would love me if you met me in person. Thanks for supporting Love Red Huntsville. I'm like, first of all, bro, you popped up. You popped up. What he meant was production knew I was coming because I was mic'd. Okay, so even though Mel did not invite me, production was up where I was coming, so I really didn't pop up. But you did, sir. If the one who having a party did not invite you, you were a pop up. I also feel like Mel probably knew in the back of her head he might show up because I don't think anybody's confused that this is like the season ending event. And so, usually at a season ending event, the whole cast is there. So, I think her thing was, I didn't invite him. So, he really should not show up. But he probably still could because production could probably still invite him or whatever. And yes, we see his ass showed up, okay, for them to have a conversation. And he said, I can talk to you real quick on the side. And, he like, look, you know, um, it's only right for me to be here. I'm like, the fuck, nigga, what? How? It's only right for me to be here, you know what I'm saying, to show you support, because for years and years and years, you know what I'm saying, she's like, no, first of all, you could have called me first and said, hey, you know, I want to say congrats instead of crashing the party. He's like, no, it's okay. But I was there in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, and I was there, when you was working hard to get here, you know what I'm saying, we have 4 kids. I hope that you are successful because again, you being successful with our kids, it will help our kids. And when he said, I was here helping you and you were dedicating yourself, I'm like, well, first of all, before you said that she was like she was a mama, like she like abandoned the kids. So now you're saying, oh no, she was working hard all these years to get to this point. Y'all, the girl, the fact that this fool came here to tell her congrats for doing well. I helped you get here, so I should be here to to celebrate our success of the years of work we put in to get you here. And I was like, motherfucker, what? And he even like, I talked about the song. I'm like, girl, I would have probably punched him in the throat because he kept making about what he helped her do. But Mel, okay, all right, thank you. And when she put her hand out for him to look, okay, thank you, to shake her hand, he looked like a lost little puppy dog. Oh, you gonna shake my hand? It's like, thanks for showing up. Thanks for pulling me to the side and not making you sing. Thank you. Thank you, whatever. And he shook her hand. He looked so crushed that her thing was, okay, we can shake hands now. And that's when he had leave me alone, got my face, bruh. Because again, he stood there as if he really did any of this. Okay. I was like, girl, Martell is so full of shit. It's crazy. And then he said in the confessional how, we put all this work in together. I supported her so that I was the one helping her work over the years so that she could show up and show out, okay? Because the song is about me, so I might need to get a lawyer to get my 50%. I was like, you don't get out my... Martell is such a piece of shit. It's so sad. But they all took a picture together, okay, end of the road. Although we've come to me. Girl, it's 5 a.m. Anyway, okay, I told y'all Miss Wyman dressed up like a loofah. Who let her come out in a loofah? Someone let me know. Anyway, that was the whole episode. The ending was just some all taking pictures or whatever. Congrats to Mel. They was all talking to. I didn't really care. Look, we don't need Lewis and that lady back next season. Okay, let Lewis. It's Lewis. Can I call him Calvin? Why not call that man name is Lewis? I know for a fact I did not call that man Lewis. I think I called that man Calvin or something. I don't know. Anyway, but again, we don't need Tiffany and Lewis back. We do not. I know they're gonna probably bring them back. We don't need them back. Bring in somebody else. Test out a new couple or whatever. Get them out our face. Anyway, I do think if Destiny comes back, Destiny win a whole season, and we still don't know what happened in that marriage. Even though, no, not even know anything. We don't know. Destiny does not need to come back next season because again, she didn't give anything about her life. Nothing. Now, if she's gonna be a friend of the show, fine. Take her ass out the credits. The only people in the credits should be people who give their life to the show. She don't give shit, okay? I'm like, I just wonder what's going on, mama. What's going on? Anyway, that's all I have for y'all. Okay, I will see y'all next week for the finale, not the finale, for the reunion review and whatnot. But again, I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.